Morning, y'all. Look at my honey go, beautiful soul right there, baby. Extremely blessed to have her. I love you. You're my baby. Mwah. We are currently outside of Starbucks. I was watching this thing on Chris Pine. So his dad, Chris Pine's dad, was in the original Chips. He was the sergeant, the guy in charge and whatever, right? He was pretty cool. And they look alike, you know? The thing is, so like Chris Pine, 2009, he, Star Trek. I thought that was cool. My ex really liked that movie. So it was really good. I like Star Trek too. So now he's not really getting that many parts. But I'm like, he turned down another Star Trek because they were gonna not offer him enough money. The thing is, if they're offering you less money, I mean, just take it anyways. Who gives a fuck? It's better than nothing. Yeah, maybe myself in the old days would say fuck off, but if I was like an actor or something like that, when you get older, just more and more, it's just like everything, when you get older, people don't want to hire you for anything, because you really don't exist. Not that you really ever existed anyways. But yeah, he should play his dad, and they should remake Chips. I don't really like cops, honestly, in general, because they're a bunch of assholes and they fucking harass. But that would be pretty cool. But kind of make it like you're not really a comedy and stuff like that, but make it cool. I mean, as far as how cool can it really be to be a popo? Yeah, and because you see all the shit going on with them, bring it on themselves. But every action deserves an equal and opposite reaction. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't think they really have to worry. He's, it's when all these actors, actresses were born into Hollywood, and actually survived the Hollyweird. But they basically have, his dad, was in Hollywood, but the thing is, they kind of have more of a chance. Some of them, you kind of feel for what they went through. But I think it's cool though with Mel Gibson and I don't know about Roseanne Barr, being part of that. I don't know, but I think it just should be dudes, bros, no hoes, starting their own production company thing. I think that's pretty cool. So that might work. I don't know. I think for the most part it's just Hollyweird. I watch older movies. Like I just watched that Daybreakers. That was pretty cool with, William Dafoe. I don't like really Ethan Hawke just because they start talking out their ass about politics and they don't know shit about anything except just pretend to be somebody else. And if somebody likes that, then that's cool. You're getting paid to fucking be somebody else. And you're getting a stupid award, trophy and a ribbon, whatever the fuck. So whatever that is, But it's so funny when they go like, they don't want to take a role for like, I don't know what it was, $1 million or more. It's just not, it's like the John Cryer thing, John crying. I used to like him, but it's like, I mean, it just, eventually nobody fucking cares. And I think it's harder for somebody like in Hollyweird or like some pop star or whatever when people forget about them and like normal like us, like myself, I mean, honestly nobody really fucking cared about me and I don't really fucking care, but it's like, I don't do this for fucking likes and shit. I'm just saying that, if they act like they're struggling like Hollyweird and these pop stars and whatever, but I think the thing is, it's like, it's kind of like, hey, the only reason you're famous is because people like, well, I was going to say dumb fucks, but I'm a dumb Chuck. No, I just lack emotional intelligence. That was said by Sheila the narcissist. So there you go. But, it just, whatever. The only reason they're famous and whatever is because people listen to that shit. But more and more people don't give a fuck no more. Well, most of them don't care. Most of us.